Welcome back, students. So we'll continue the lesson. The point is opening an existing BlueJ project. Already if you have any saved project in your computer, if you want to open that project, then what are the steps we have to follow? Now the current project which is open on the screen, that is 9th standard project, so that is the file. If you want to open other project name, in that case click on project, then select open project option. So in the open project, I have one project, that is tutorial. Okay, select that project name in a open dialog box and select or click on open button. That project gets open here, tutorial. So this is the way to open the existing or saved projects from our system. See, now tutorial project is open. If you want to open that 9th standard project, click on project, select open project option, then from the open dialog box select 9th standard project and click on open button. That project gets open. Okay, so this is the way to open an existing BlueJ project. So next point is how to print the source code. Source code means the code which we have written. So this is source code. So how to print this? So that is the point. If you want to take a printout, first point is you should have the printer. So then only you can take the printout. So if you have the printer, then directly you can use the print option or print command to take the printout of this source code. For example, now I want to take a printout of this class. So currently there is no any printer attached to my system, so that's why if I click on print option also, nothing is going to come out. So click on class and click on print option. So here it is showing print line numbers, print with syntax highlighting. Now if you want to print that line numbers, means 1 2 3 4, so check this mark. And if any code is highlighted in your program, if you want that highlighting, you can check this mark. Usually in a black and white printer it may not affect. If you are using color printer, then it shows clearly. So let me uncheck this mark and this mark also. If you want line number, then check this and click on OK button. Then it takes you to print command. So here you choose a printer, the printer which you are using. Select the printer or choose a printer from this box and click on OK button. So actually there is no printers installed, in the sense I am not using any printer, so that's why in this list. So these are the application that printer default printers are displaying. When you install any printer, in that case, so in this list you will get that printer name. Select that printer and click on OK button. So you will get the printout of this code. Okay, so this code can be taken out, it can be printed on the paper. That is taking or printing the source code. Source code means, once again, the code which we have written, that is called as source code. The next point is using main method. Using main method in the sense, see here what happened, we have written one simple class welcome, and in a welcome we have written one user defined member method. So this is called as member method. Understood? So now to execute this method, so what happens, we have to create the object of this class, then we can execute. For example, if you want to print this welcome to Java programming on the output screen, so for that first you have to create the object by right clicking, select new welcome, click on OK button, then again right click here and select the method name. Display message is the method name. Then you will get the output of this source code, welcome to Java programming here, because so that is user defined method. So now Java is having one main method, default method, in the sense if you want to execute this code directly. Understood my point? So if you want to execute this code directly, so in that case you can use main method. See? So that is the method, so directly it gets executes. So that explanation is given here. Okay. Here if you The main method is the first method which executes when the Java virtual machine loads the class for execution. So when we load this code, when we load this source code, so this main method is the first method, it gets execute. In the sense, here first Java virtual machine searches for where is the main method. So main method is like a door for our room. So how we are taking the entry from that from that door, same way the programming execution also so takes an entry from that main. Simple. The rest of the program is executed following the instructions from this method. So then remaining methods will be executed, so followed by that main method. So now what I am going to do, I am going to remove this object. Okay, so right click and select remove, and now I will add main method in this code. Okay, in the same class I am going to add main method. So for that what you have to do, just remove this or I am going to overwrite. So write public static void main, here write string that yes should be capital, string arguments. Okay, string arguments. So this is the main method name is main, and string arguments means arguments are passing as a string. Okay, so public is a keyword, already we have discussed public keyword. Static is also another keyword, and what is this static we will see in a subsequent chapters. Okay, so let me compile this code. So click on compile, you don't have any errors, you can see a class compiled, no syntax errors. Close this source code. Now right click on that class name and select void main. So void main is a method just now we have added in the place of display message method. Okay, so click on that void main and click on OK button, you will get the output. Now if I write another sentence, another line here, I paste it, and here and change the message, St. Francis of Assisi School. Okay, St. Francis of Assisi School. Then let me align here, system yes should be capital, keep it in your mind because it is case sensitive language. If it is in capital means you should write it in capital, if it is small means you should write it in small case. So yes should be in capital. Now again let me compile. Whenever you make the changes, every time you have to compile this code, then only your code gets executed. Otherwise, see now I have not compiled, I close directly. If I go to execute, I am not going to get that main method. Got it? So first it has to compile, no errors, compiling done. Here you are getting the message. Right click and select void main and click on OK button. You will see welcome to Java programming, St. Francis of Assisi School. So this is the way to use the main method in a Java code, in a Java programs. Okay. So now the last point, that is for brave hearts they have given, in the sense this code. Now see, we are using BlueJ, this application, this IDE. So this code can be executed in command prompt also. Command prompt means here, let me write CMD, command prompt. Okay. So it can be executed in command prompt. Understood? So that is for this here you have to write compulsory main method in your code, then only code gets execute in this command prompt, otherwise not possible. Okay, CLS means clear screen. So that is the point they are given. So this code can be executed in this command prompt, so that you need not worry how to execute and all. You in a next classes it comes purely executing the code in a here, or if it is required I'll make a separate video how to execute the code in this command prompt. Okay, you are going to get the output. So for this compulsory I told you there should be a main method in a class. So I hope you have understood this point. So whatever I discussed in this video so far. Okay, so one point, that is creating object already I shown you. Next using the main method. So this is the point, using the main method and executing the code and so running. So void main, so you can click on this void main, automatically your code gets execute, in the sense you will get the output. So if you have any doubts you can ask. So then we'll see in the next class, we'll see the next point. Thank you for watching.